Okay, so to do your average then, you want to take your 6 divided by 22 and look at, see, if you set it up like this, you need to divide 6 by 22. Now the problem here is that 6 does not divide by 22. This is smaller. So the only way to really do that, you guys, is to put a decimal point and a 0 back behind here and get going with it. But this gets into some very difficult division, especially because you guys don't know standard algorithm. To do this with Big 7 is constantly adding zeros down the line. And we can run through this, but this is incredibly complicated. As you can see here, I do not recommend this method. I didn't even finish doing this, and it's just very, very difficult. And I highly, highly discourage you from doing it. I think you should not do this until you know standard algorithm. And honestly, I'm inclined to teach this to you just so that you can do this standard algorithm with decimal division, because this is awful, nightmarishly terrible, in fact. Okay, this way of writing your answer is better. You can set up your division. Instead, you can express your answer when you have as a fraction. You can take 6, this number here, and put it on the top of your fraction bar. 6, and this on the bottom. This is 6 over 22. And now, since that's a fraction, you need to think about, is that in simplest form? Is this improper? No, but can it be reduced? That is definitely yes. When you look at these fractions, you should immediately, these fraction parts, you should see that they're both even. 2 can go into 6 and 2 can go into 22. So you should divide the top by 2 and the bottom by 2. And that's going to give you 3 over 11. That is the average. That's the average of that line plot worth of data that we had. Okay. All of that math is necessary every single time you are doing an average on a line plot that has fractions. You have to add the data, find a total. We did multiplication instead of adding all the fractions repetitively, so it's easier. And then we divided, okay? And significantly easier here to do our division written as a fraction and then simplify our fraction instead of doing Big 7 division. I strongly discourage, I want to say that one more time, strongly discourage you from doing that. I strongly recommend that you do this method here instead. Okay? I think this, yikes. All right? That's all I wish to say about that.